Greetings, people. Yard Reviews, a show where I give you a multicultural perspective on all things film and TV. I'm your host, Sadiq. I'm joined by my co-host, Irv.
Hello.
Joined by Dan the Man.
Yeah.
Right now, we're going to be talking about True Detective, Season 2, Episode 5, titled...
Other Lives.
Other Lives.
Yeah.
So this,
So what happened? Because, like, for now, I'm still on the last episode where there was a massive shootout and she threw up and all this other crap.
So basically,
So
this is like the big aftermath now. So this is the aftermath of the shooting. You get to see the characters like a few months in advance. What's his name working at a casino? Working for what's his name?
Woodrow.
Vince Vaughn character. No, working for Vince Vaughn character. What's his name? Belcora is working in the casinos as a security guard for Vince Vaughn's character.
Yeah.
He's off the force, so he quit Vinci. Then Woodrow now is working fraud cases in a suit.
So they've been disbanded.
Basically, and what's his name working in the evidence room? They have her down there in the evidence room of Bezzarides.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's been like either taken off. Bezzarides have to go to some sexual harassment course in the evening.
Yeah.
What's his name still going on? Woodrow acting like he's still straight with this woman, having a kid with her.
Yeah.
The mother is there getting involved and all, and the woman's mom, they're getting involved and stuff. And then of course my boy, they're going through him things. So he had like this big supervised visitor so with his son, and he's there chilling with his son watching TV and stuff, and you know, the woman there is, you know, writing some stuff. And after that little awkward moment with his son or whatever, he goes back home and gets into this big coke binge. Dude is doing just a whole bunch of blow, liquor, whatever. Then during this whole coke binge, he calls his woman, and I was basically like, his ex-woman, sorry, I was basically like, listen, don't tell him anything, don't take the paternity test, just don't make him aware of, you know, where he came from or whatever, and I'll just leave you guys alone. I won't contest the custody battle. I'll let everything go through. Yeah. So she was like, you know, she said, listen,
what
fine,
makes him
I'll
go,
take the deal.
like, what makes him...
I think after the visit, because the video was so awkward, it's like he was just like, he just realized that, his son is just like, at this point where he just doesn't even really care, you know what I mean? It's like, but he's just at this point where he like, he doesn't want to make it worse for him.
Okay.
Because he just
makes that
sacrifice. He just like in his head, he's just there looking at him and saying, it's like, does he need any more pain? Does he need any more drama to go through?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like him just looking at it, like he doesn't need aggravation.
Yeah.
During that time when he was on his coke binge, him smash up the guest room that he had for his son.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of crap. Then anyway, after that now, the point at hand now is like Bezzarides and them now, her sister got her a link to get in the prostitution ring where got her a link to go to one of the parties then.
Okay.
So she got her like an invite or whatever.
Is she undercover or what?
Yeah, she going undercover. She basically going in there just to find out obviously who these big people are that are going to these parties. Yeah. And you know what's the link and who they know and all that stuff. So that's the plan. So she brought it over to Belcora, because anyway, Belcora and Woodrow and the whole of them are brought back from the black girl, the girl from IA. She brought everybody together and said, listen, she should think that they didn't close the case. You know, they want more dirt because they realize a lot of people getting involved. They just want the case closed, and then realize that something is really going on. And so Belcora was like, listen, why are you guys drawing for me? I mean, you guys thought I was corrupt or whatever. And then the black girl was like, well, the guy who supposedly you killed or whatever, he's been arrested. You know, they arrested the guy. So that
plot twist.
That got Belcora upset now, because Belcora is like, alright, so Vince Vaughn sent me to go whack this guy, and it wasn't even the real guy. The real guy got locked. So at the last part, how this episode ended is, what's his name? Vince Vaughn. Yeah. Opened up the door because he's living in a smaller house now. Yeah. They're getting broke or whatever. They're going back to hustling and all that stuff. So he visits him at his yard, and he's like, yo, listen, we need to talk. And that was the end of that episode, more or less.
So he finds out that his wife's rapist is still out there. Exactly,
and he's there to confront Vince Vaughn now, and that's when you know that it's about to get real. Yeah. So, I mean, that's more or less it for that. But, I mean, we can just jump into the next episode.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can just jump into the next episode.
So
this is episode 6.
Which is Church in Ruin.
Church in Ruin.
Continues on.
Yeah, so basically it goes right off. And this is the crazy. I think this is the best part of dialogue in the show. This is like probably like my favorite episode throughout the whole season, because it has like a lot of things get tied up, a lot of loose ends get tied up in this. So basically they're sitting there, Mexican standoff in this guy's kitchen, sitting down there, he makes like a cup of coffee for the two of them, and the both of them are sitting down there. Both of them hands are on guns, and one hand is on the table. So both of them have guns pointed at each other, talking to each other, finding out what's going on. Then eventually it came to a point now where the guy was like, listen, I just pointed you in the direction of somebody, I just got a word from somebody, and you did it. I never forced you to do it. You played the hand that you were dealt.
What does that mean?
That's what Vince Vaughn was saying to the guy. The guy was like, listen, I never told you. I said I just got a word from somebody. I pointed you in the direction. I never told you to pull the trigger. You took that on yourself. Okay. You were the one who made the decision. I just facilitated that decision for you, and you know I could get away with some blackmail. So why not? You know what I'm saying? And then like he basically just went on and said, listen, I had no idea that guy wasn't the guy. This is a tip that I got from my guy. And he was like, listen, I will give you the tip. I will let you know the guy who I got the tip from, so you can confront that person. Okay. Whatever, you know what I mean? And whatever. So Mexican standoff is over them, put them hands on the table, and Velcora ends up leaving or whatever, and then you see the wife coming through. She had a gun as well. I guess she was going to clip Velcora if anything happened or whatever. His wife was there in the background. Okay. So that was that scene was over. Then basically it gets into another scene now with Bezarid is basically telling them this is what she's doing. She get the arm place there. Velcora and them saying I'm going to back her up. They'll be there, whatever, a few cars behind or whatever, getting involved and stuff like that. So, her sister is basically like telling her what to expect. She can't bring any weapons and all that stuff. Yeah, this whole party. And like they don't have phones, all of that stuff. Nothing. You can't do anything there. So, when she's there, this is when it gets crazy. When she's there now, they're spraying Molly in the girl's mouth with this thing to kind of build her vibes or whatever. She has liquid Molly or whatever, so she gets this Molly spray in her mouth, and then all of a sudden she's there having these weird visions, and you get to see this weird vision of her back in the day, like as a young girl with this one guy like at her father's place. 'Cause you know the father had like this hippie place or whatever, this religious thing. This one guy like took her to this train and like molested her or something like that, so she's having these weird visions at the same time trying to navigate the place. So you can see that there's a little bit of her backstory coming up in this thing. She was abused in her father's cult or whatever. So she's there now trying to navigate through this place. Then she finds out the same woman whose mother was saying trying to find my daughter. She finds the prostitute daughter in the party and comes to her senses kinda and tries to get the woman out. Then what the big Russian guy sees her and like tries to stop her or whatever. Then she finds like this knife where like they had like food or whatever on the table. She finds out, she does her knife work on the guy ends up bleeding out. She kills the guy or whatever. And she ends up getting the girl. Then Woodrow breaks into the place, gets some files and some papers, meets her up, him and Velcora, and Velcora dips out quick early to get the car, and they all leave. Some security guards are shooting after them, but they all get in the car, they all make a clean getaway, and they have some paperwork and stuff. But a whole bunch of top people were there, oil merchants, it's this big corruption scandal, so everything is kind of coming to a head right now. We only have like 2 episodes left after this. So I think episode 7, then episode 8. I mean, it's like I said, it's getting kind of to a head now. It's not, you can't really compare it to the first one, because it's different characters, a whole different story, but it still keeps the same crime drama element. So I can't complain. But I think this is personally my favorite episode throughout the whole one, because it's a lot more. You get to see the case is being solved. It's on the verge of being solved now. Now they have some evidence. Now they have to start putting the pieces together.
Do you feel like the story's a bit convoluted?
You know what? There are a few plot holes that that are not really tied up yet. Even with Vince Vaughn's character, like people who he's trying to get with, like he's on like a wild goose chase, but and it's still it's tied into what's going on, but it's not really that tied in. It's like he's still on a mission for himself, but at the same time the cops are trying to solve the case. At the end of the day, it's like it's just a whole different aspect right now. I mean, like I say, it's not as deep as the first one, but it's a nice crime drama to watch, and I like how they're exposing more stuff of the characters. You're getting to see more sides and stuff with them. So I think everything is going to basically come to a head, and who knows? One of the I don't know if Colin Farrell might survive. You don't know who's going to survive. Like anybody can drop out right now. Exactly. So we don't know what's going on right now, but it's very unpredictable. But I mean, I still enjoy it. I mean, a lot of people saying it's not. I don't compare it to the last one, because the last one is flawless. You know what I mean? And it's like it's on a different level. This one now, I really
He's
love
never
the
gonna-
characters.
yeah,
I really
never-
love the army, especially the character of Colin Farrell. Like he's
Yeah.
dope. He's a really dope guy. So it's good. It's good. It's good for what it is. Yeah. So that's how I feel about that more or less. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe to the show, youtube.com/yardreviews. Also remember to follow us on Twitter @yardreviews. Remember to email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow Irv's WordPress, big picture, small screen, .wordpress.com. All the news, all the reviews, all of the good stuff's there, so please check that out. And yep, me and Irv done signing out. Big up yourself.